Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another scene of Living World of Darkness, Cubs against New York. And today's scene we start in the Umbra at the training grounds where Robin is actually found quite often lately, ever since her rite of passage was basically denied. She has been doubling up on her training regime. Has been working even harder to get better at several forms of combat, and right now holds she actually holds a spear and is basically swinging it around, attacking one of the training dummies, kind of pricking at it. It's probably a practice spear, so it has like a rounded tip, um, so that the dummy doesn't get impaled. Although at one point Robin kind of jams this spear towards the training dummy so hard that it does actually wedges its way into the wood of the training dummy. And yeah, Robin stops for a moment, looks at the spear that's kind of jammed in the training dummy, and tries to pull it loose. Probably spends quite some time, but it's fairly stuck.
And you hear a voice who were like there was like a voice that you were coming from your back, which was like which is which is my failure attempt to do the bow and arrow.
Hmm.
But like someone comes to you and says, "You okay?"
Robin will turn around and shows throats.
It's okay. Are you all right?
I'm fine. Just she kind of gestures towards the dummy and the spear. It's stuck.
Want me to help you?
I mean, if you can, sure,
He
Raya.
she like tries to help Robin to pull the spear, and like if it's not getting back, she will like try to open the like she will try to make sure that the spear is being able to pull back from the training dummy.
Hmm.
I wanted to check on you because the I heard some things and I wanted to make sure you're all right.
Did she pull the spear out, by the way, or is it still
Yep,
stuck
yeah.
there? Okay.
Both of you pulled the spear out.
Yeah. So yeah, Robin kind of studies the spear for a moment and says, "Yeah, I know. Everybody heard. I'm I'm all right."
Hmm. The I don't want to like open the subject for you to make you sad again. I just wanted to make sure that you're all right.
I am angry, but I'll.
There's not much to
Oh,
say, I
yeah,
guess.
yeah. It's just that.
I
But
was. My apologies. Please continue.
oh no, she just said, "But thanks."
No problem. No problem. Um, the Apollo's aim is not the brightest person in the world. She
I mean, if you want, you could roll peony on Robin, but yeah, like
I don't think she will pass Robin's manipulation subterfuge with her puberty.
yeah.
The Polo's aim is pretty open. She is not the smartest person on the block. There are even rumors that she is keep forgetting stuff.
Mhm.
So my mother arrived here, and because of the snowflake, but then snowflake did I think something wrong. So we're waiting on him to be ready. I asked her about like this thing I saw on you.
Robin will kind of look down on herself and just. You mean this? She kind of lifts her hand and yeah, like looks at the
Blood marks.
blood marks. Yeah.
She nods. Yeah, it is a spirit from the brood of the Black Furies, the Pegasus brood. My mom even like told me, how do you know? How do you not know about this?
I mean, I didn't know anything about the nation when I got here.
I was born into nation, but the knowing everything is an impossibility. And I'm not a Turge as
Mm.
she is. Um, I was talking, and it seems that this Haima, it's called like Haima or the Red Mother, Red Mothers, or um, it is a spirit that can heal. It can ease pain. It can cleanse. Pretty nice spirit actually. It's even rumored that it gives prophetic I don't know how that word is. It,
Prophetic.
yes, that one. Give visions. I'm sorry, English is my second language.
I mean, that's fine. I'm pretty sure I don't speak as well, any other language than you speak English.
It's
Um, prophetic dreams, visions.
um
Actually explains some things.
she nods. Um I don't know why like you would have this heritage,
No, neither do I.
but you know um maybe your ancestors made some deals with the spirits. You look like you have some potent some potent connection to the spirit.
I mean, if you say so. I know very little about that. Like spirits, Umbra.
So do I. Not my duty. Um, wanna talk more, or should I just like leave? You seem like you are
About finished. If you want
ah
to, we can talk. I'm kind of done for today when it
okay,
comes to
okay.
this. She kind of gestures towards the spear.
Yeah, you see like she is kind of like socially awkward.
Hmm.
Um, what would be a good topic for us to talk? Maybe I can tell you more about my tribe.
I mean, if you wish.
I mean, if you wish. She kind of like smiles, which is like very awkward. But she says like, I mean, if you wish.
Well, why not? I mean, at this point, basically all my options are open except door that's just been thrown shut in my face.
I think Wendigo and the Red Talons are also a no-no.
Okay, fair enough. And then,
Let me think. I don't think you would join Get a Fairness. They don't treat women that well.
with whom?
Get a Fairness. They don't treat women that
Oh,
well.
okay.
You didn't know?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, they there's a lot of like Get a Fairness women who joins Black viewers because of that reason.
Oh, no, I didn't know, but I'll keep it in mind.
She just smiles, like in the notion of like being useful, and then she said something like, "Yeah, cool, ah, yeah," like Um, well, last time we talked about Pegasus and other stuff regarding our culture, but
Hmm.
there's like four rules that like that taught us in the beginning of our educations, or like something that is expected from us, which is like we hold dear like it's litany.
Hmm.
It's like it's nearly as important litany to us. And I told you, like, I got punished because of some of them.
Yeah, yeah, you did. By the way, do you want something to drink? As Robin kind of walks over to her bag and pulls out a bottle of water.
Totally, yeah. Is this the ones that Sam was handing out?
Hmm.
Thank you. She drinks the water after you taking giving it to her. Um. So who we got? One which is suffer no abuse of woman. I don't think as a woman I don't need to explain this to you, as you're also a woman.
Yeah.
Um. The second one is remember your parents. Well, as
Parents?
yeah, remember your parents.
Why?
I mean, so like, well, I'm gonna tell you, especially how it was explained to me. Okay,
Hmm.
my mentor told me, unless I miss a major theological event that haven't been in any, like that haven't been on the news or anything like that, you are born from a man and woman. And she like smiles. No matter your personal feelings, our parents are the reason we are here, and we should always remember them because we owe them our lives. Now, there are some theories who says remember your parents means if you're remembering their duties and you're remembering their deeds. If parent is acting badly to you, you also remember those bad deeds. But I don't. I'm okay with my parents.
Okay.
The third rule is very simple. It's train the weak and protect the helpless. Weak people always praise on. Pardon. Weak people always gets preyed on, and it's up to us to help those who can protect themselves. If you don't train the weak, weak will remain as weak. And if weak remains the weak, well, um, those who are not weak will prey on them more easily.
Yeah, I can totally see where you're coming from with that.
What do you think about three of these already?
Um, most of them sound like rather logic. Like they sound logical to me. That would be something that I would be doing anyway. And kind of, I think it's kind of weird that you guys particularly mentioned the thing about your parents, but because I have the feeling there's more behind it than just what you told me. But other than that, um, yeah, especially the first and the third, like these are things that I would promote no matter where I would go.
Well, the fourth one is really kind of mm, well, you'll hear it now. Keep the wild places pure.
The wild places, like the forests and such.
Glades, places of wild energy, like forests.
Hmm.
Um, so some theories sees this as protect your sexuality. Um,
Wait,
and
what
other,
now?
yeah, some theories sees this as protect your sexuality, and some of them sees this as protect the cairns, holy places.
Protect yourself. You mean stay a virgin or something like that?
Um, that's like what my grandmother used to say, but the uh yeah, some say like don't give it away so easily. But some just says keep the wild places pure and protect the cairns and holy places.
Okay, so there's a discussion between whether our vaginas are holy places of the wild or not. Like what?
Um, I yes, there is a discussion.
Sorry.
This is dumb, right? You're right.
I mean, I'm.
Like I'm gonna tell you one thing. Are you ready? Like the secret between you and me.
Mm.
My cousin, like my grandmother, I think like told her about this stuff. She's like 27. I think she like never done anything before, and like people always talk from her back and say like this the reason she's always angry, haha. And yeah, you might hear this kind of stupid conversations, or everybody think we're lesbians. That is another thing. Uh, so
Wow.
I always being told I'm lesbian, and I'm not. Uh, so we really care about these four tenants. Um, I told you I got like punished because I like protect the weak, protect the helpless, and train the weak in the past. So these like may put you in a problem with other tribes, but like, who cares? Every tribe has other dumbass shit that they do. I know, like Red Talons wants to kill everybody. Man, they go call everybody Wormbringers, and Uktena does wormish stuff. So like every tribe has weird stuff in them or things they do the other tribes doesn't understand. And this is our four tenants that we really care about. You see, like she is like, I make sense. I need to make sense. I need to make sense. And like she like releases a breath and like she does that. Like
Robin will hand her the bottle of water again. Like here, take a drink. Looks like you need it.
thank you. She drinks.
So was it really that hard to tell me?
I just don't understand, and I like my mother is around. I don't want her to be like, you represent my tribe wrong, and yeah, it's my tribe as much as hers.
Yeah, but you're allowed to represent it the way you feel is best, right?
Exactly. Of course, there's some problems. For example, like I will get a smack if I like talk badly about Pegasus or our spirits
I mean,
anywhere.
yeah, but then you're not representing your tribe. You're just
Yeah, talking smack is bad.
yeah.
Um, Motherhood is really important. It is something that everybody wishes to achieve one day. I
Oh,
We have like it's a status, you know, like being a mother is well respected thing. Raising a daughter, raising a son is extremely important. Some individuals is who they're like I don't want to tell you all lies like many others do, so I'm just gonna tell you everything and just don't tell that I told everything. As she like looks around again, like to make sure they're not like not a lot of people is around, especially her mother. Like so like some just like treats men really badly and like they don't like their sons, but like yeah, I don't feel like that. I just feel like everybody's important.
yeah.
The um let's just change the subject a bit and like maybe talk about like which tribes you feel close to.
I don't know really. Robin is now the one shifting a little uncomfortably.
Okay.
I I had my expectations, and they well, the entire sept knows what happened to that. And I mean, I I ignored their mother's advice. I guess I did. Well, not completely, because they told us not to pin down to like one tribe.
Hmm.
Um, and I swear I didn't. I didn't try to. I talked about get offenders with Garm. I talked to you about the Black Furies before. I talked to the Fianna, Chadagaya, Uktena. Like I talked to different people from different tribes, and I always try to, you know, to understand what they were on about. Like, sure, not all tribes, because a lot of the tribes I like they're not here, or if they're here, you rarely see them.
Who, for example?
Uh, well, I haven't seen Wendigo around.
You are right.
Uh, I haven't seen. I haven't spoken to a lot of Bonar. I've spoken to the kinfolk, but not to like Bonar Garu.
You don't kind of sound like a boner to me, but well, okay.
I don't think I am. I mean, it's not entirely. I did like. It's not that I'm not in contact. Like there's Bailey, and we've been on a few missions, but I haven't really sat down and talked about the tribes.
Hmm.
Um, I hadn't spoken to any Shadow Lords about their tribe before my rite of passage. Well, just to name a few, like, and not everybody was as willing to go into a lot of detail.
Hmm.
Mm,
I think you would make a good Black Fury.
you think so?
You already like have connection to one of the broods. The You say that you really care about like you're against the abuse of the woman. You say that you wish to train the weak and protect the helpless. I think um I think you would be kind of good at being a Black Fury. Um, there are many like while there's like very different myths or you may hear like mere weird things about us, but there's also very liberal side to our tribe,
Hmm.
just like any other probably. But Probably not Silverfangs
I
or
mean, you
the
say that,
Reptilian.
and I mean, as much as I am inclined to agree with you, I know my cousin, and Jake is a good guy.
He is a good person. I'm not saying Silverfangs are bad, but I heard many things about Jacob Clay. He's a good agent. I heard that he is working quite well with Glasswalkers and Bondars,
Hmm.
but that kind of can be seen bad as some other tribes. So, well, she shrugs. Not my monkey, not my thing. I'm not gonna say anything. He's an honored elder. Um, I like which you say you don't know. Like you said, like like you can't join some of them. Let's talk about like the ones you can join.
All right.
Glasswalkers.
Yeah. Um, I've spoken mainly to Cami, and I've worked together with Sam. Sorry, did I just say Cami? No,
You said
that's right.
Cami.
Yeah, that was the right name. Sorry, I
Cami.
was like Cami or Callie. I was like, wait, what? No.
I heard a name Callie in the past, like a Black Fury or Rune like me. They told me like there was a one named Callie, but well, that's all I know. I think she's dead.
Mm. No, I meant Cami, Glasswalker, the
Yes,
urge.
yes, I heard about her as well.
So I did speak to her. Um, I don't know. Um, like a lot of things that they do, I can kind of agree with, but there's just a feeling that they're a little too tech savvy for me.
Mm, um,
I think out of the tribes that I know, that I talked with, that I worked with, at this point, I feel what you told me before and what you told me now about the Black Furies, I like. It's just really difficult to choose. I also like there was someone coming from the Shadow Lords to me.
okay.
Do you think that's a bad idea?
I mean, Shadow Lords are weird.
Why?
Um, Nobody identifies themselves as evil.
No.
I think they aren't evil. They're just. I don't like when I find myself in the Shadow Lord's plan because I think like those plans usually ends with me being in the most dangerous place while the Shadow Lord is enjoying safety because I am in the most dangerous place. And it is my place to be in the most dangerous place, but who knows if they put me in the most dangerous place.
I see.
The Glasswalkers, they're spooky. They rely too much on their weapons. Um, they say like they know the city best, and that's a lie. There's a lot of that's may actually no, that's not maybe a lie, but that is like a statement that is like not true. There's a lot of tribes who there's a lot of tribes who keeps eyes on the city. Black Furies are one of them. we care about that we. I told you we really care about Lowe's, and I'm sorry, but like, there's not a lot of people who abuses women in the tree in the like wild. Like,
Hmm.
there's not a lot of people who lives in the forests anymore. Sadly, I like I know that there's like people who we are like extremely we share information with each other. We like my I would know if like someone is doing something crazy in Jersey regarding abuse to women. I would hear it. We
Hmm.
like kind of we communicate with each other quite well regarding that in that regard. Our kin is we protect them as best as we can. They help us, we help them. And I have seen some glasswalkers treating their kin like really badly. I have seen some shuttle lords who treat their kin very badly. I don't see you treating your kin very badly. I told you we train the weak and protect the helpless.
Hmm.
Um, I I can see child Gaia, as she like says, but then you don't look like a hippie and you don't look like someone. But I think you. I have seen you fight a couple times. I listen to your stories. I have seen and like how you said that you killed that beast to save that lion guy. And a child guy will be like, "Oh, why didn't you cleanse that?" Oh, and you know what? Sometimes the capability of fighting is necessary. Like,
I mean, also, I can't cleanse.
well, hey, you see, that was not your duty. Um, and also like, it is very. Oh, see, do I play the social awkwardness good? Because I try my
Yes,
best
don't worry.
here. Okay, I like burn myself here.
Oh.
So, like, we are warriors, okay? I may be in a rune, and you may be a Galliard, but it's everyone's duty to, be a warrior. You're warriors of Gaia. And,
Hmm.
so, like, Children of Gaia saying, let's not fight, the fighting is not the answer, is not the correct answer, in my opinion. So,
I
like,
mean,
go on, sorry.
I I do agree with them. It's important to look at solutions that don't necessarily entail tooth and claw. But yeah, we sometimes do what we must do.
Can I tell you a story? It is
Sure,
not
yeah.
my duty to tell you a story, but like maybe you will like this story.
Hmm.
I am not in good terms with my mother, and I'm gonna tell you the reason why. But please, I just ask you to keep it to yourself.
Sure, of course.
The reason I will tell you so like you will see difference in our tribe and some other tribes.
Hmm.
She takes a deep breath. She looks around again, makes sure her mother is not there, or any other glass walkers or like bonars are there. So I come from England, um, from like the same place with the snowflake, and the reason I come here is I they told me it's just time to leave, and snowflake was coming here, and I said why not? And the reason is the place that we have was a bone narstep, and there were like strong Black Fury presence there. My mom is kind of like cool, and she is kind of old minded, but I am, on the other hand, I like people. I like talking to people. I'm kind of like not like my family, but I try my best. So what happened is we got a rumor, okay? Like it was not a rumor. It was basically like we hear something, and that thing is that there was this guy who um who was doing some bad stuff to his wife. We went there. There was like another child, the guy at the Ragged Bash with me. So I went there and um they told us like like you should handle this problem, and I said I will. I'm gonna ruin. We went there, and guess what? The guy is just on. It was really bad. Like the woman was in bad shape, and I was angry, but I kept my calm. I know what I should have done. I pulled my gun. The woman was outside. Ragabash was near me, and I took a deep breath, and the Ragabash told me, there might be a better way. We were having this like pack link. Um, he told me, I the killing is not a solution, and this guy is just like maybe doing this thing because of some problems he has. Maybe he is corrupted, and um, we should give him another chance. I It was really hard. I had like gun. I know how to shoot a gun, and like we wanted to show the thing as like someone entered and killed him. Oh, how bad. And I told this guy, if you touch her again, and I will such and such and such and such. Haha. Um, and I left with the guy, my Ragabash guy, and we told the wife, like it's gonna be okay if he says he is gonna change. Um, and she looks at Robin and says, he killed her after 2 weeks. My mom
Ay,
didn't like what happened. She that's the reason I'm here.
it's not your fault.
I know. Um, so the moral of the story is I took a I choose a half measure
Hmm.
when
Yeah,
I
you held back.
when I should have gone all the way. And I know it's not my fault, but I think I should have done the right thing at the time, which I was thinking the right thing, and I know right thing is not right to everybody. But I think a lot of Garu are crazy. And she like laughs when she says like, "Don't tell this to a lot of Garu," but I think they give in to their rage a lot.
Hmm.
My difference was I am kind of calm. I like people. Whew, I like boys. I was kind of like my grandmother never liked me because of that reason. Um, and I am able to keep calm. I can make decisions. Uh, I think that what makes me good in what I do, and I think there's something lacking. I really didn't need that guy to tell me because I can show mercy when I need to.
Hmm.
I just thought that like him questioning me that time, I know he was trying to do a good thing, but it just wasn't necessary. So like my opinion on Child of Gaia is I think there's just because there's a lot of people who are bad, there's also a lot of people who actually like understands what they say and they just keep it as a common sense. I I think we know when to show mercy. So we kind of don't. We talk about this in the fire. I just think like trying to find other solutions is cool, but stopping people from their duty is not.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's the story. Do what you will with it, but please don't tell anybody. Don't let I
I
don't
won't.
I
I
get
understand.
shy. I get shy when people talks about that.
No, I understand, and don't worry. I won't tell anyone. I mean, I have stuff that I rather don't talk about. So, besides, it's professional. Like, I wanted to become a psychologist. Where we promise not to simply share information regarding that which people tell us.
You thank you. Um, so if you want to learn more traditions about stuff, you should talk about my mother. But like, I kind of know what she would tell you, which like the stuff I like say. Yeah, here is about that.
Hmm.
I think it would be amazing, Galliard.
Thank
Just
you.
so you know, like I listen to your stories. I know you're active, and it would be really nice to call you sister.
I'll I'll think about it, and well, I mean, if you want to, I would like to talk to your mother. Maybe you could introduce us
I
someday.
I think that would be not in your favor if I introduce you. So like, it would be really good if you just go near her and ask questions and act like you never met with me.
Okay. How do I recognize her?
Look like someone who looks like me, older, black hair, bunch of scars, probably yelling at some other guy.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for the info.
Is there any question I can answer?
Mm, I I don't think so. Like one of the questions that I would have is about why I got this, as she kind of again points out the blood on her body.
My mom can summon, your ancestors and ask that in the future. I don't think she is here at the moment. She's pretty pissed that I invited her for no reason. So she stays in the tree and not here.
Okay, I'll see if I can fight her sometime soon. Sometime.
Sometime. You need any help with that spear? Let me know. Other than that, I'm around all the time. If
Hmm.
you need anything, just let me know.
Well, you showed me how to shoot a bow. If you would like to continue training me on that, I
Totally.
want to be more proficient at it.
Don't worry. We will make you proficient as soon as we can.
Cool.
Okay. And would you like to end the scene there?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Thank you, players, for playing. Thank you, guys, for watching. See you next time. Saskia, you have the button.
Oh, fuck. Yes, I do. I'm sorry. I'm so used. Well, bye bye.